going to be whispering you some secrets. Inaudibly, though you might be able to hear some, so stay tuned. So when I was little, my dad. This is kind of stupid. Not actually stupid, this action was stupid. He which was kind of strange because we lived in a not so great neighborhood. My dad got his car broken into, like they smashed an entire window, even though my dad had his doors unlocked. The other stupid thing, my dad had huge amounts of change in his car. So I guess probably some teenagers. Saw all this change, which I'm sure it led to a good amount of money. They saw this money and they took it. They smashed his window. They just took it. But my family was kind of poor. My parents were not good with money. Which is probably why I'm very careful with money now. They couldn't afford to get the window fixed. So, the rest of the time we had that car, we just used duct tape. And it was on my side of the car. So there was constantly air flowing in through the duct tape. Let's think of some more secrets. Number 3. Number four. A man got stabbed in my backyard. Like 32 times 32 times. His intestines fell out. You wanna know what's crazier? The asshole that stabbed him still lives beside me. Yup, he still lives beside me. We call him Josh Hutcherson because he looks like Josh Hutcherson, but not as cute or as cool. Saturdays because that was time for my family. I'm all for having boundaries, but those were kind of crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. And you wanna know the worst part? We lasted 2 days. And he was willing to put up with it. I broke up with him because I was scared. Crazy. This is a good one. When I was in second grade, I think, second grade, I broke my arm. And it was my right arm, so I couldn't write with my right hand anymore. I had to learn to write with my left hand. So my handwriting looked different. And sometimes it was ineligible, so my mom would write down answers for me. For homework, I mean, she didn't come to school with me, I meant homework. My teacher did not like me. She did not like me. And she called me up in front of the class one day. Class. And in front of the whole class, asked if I had cheated on my homework and had my mom do it. But it wasn't stated as a question. She was accusing me. And I was a sassy child. I'm still kind of sassy, but not. I'm a little more tactful now. But if I did not do something, I was not admitting to it. She really had it in her head that I did it, though. So, in front of my whole class, was like, can you prove that? Do you have proof that I cheated? Can you prove it? And she kept trying to say, well, I know that this is not your handwriting. And I said, if you knew anything about me as your student, you would know that I broke my right arm, and that is my hand that I write with. So of course, my left handwriting would be different, and it is crazy of you to accuse me of lying with no proof. I love child me. I wish I had more child me left in me. And I got away with it. She couldn't really say anything, and I had already embarrassed her in front of the whole class, so she just told me to sit down. Yes. I love putting bad teachers in their place. I think as long as you do it in a respectful way, there's nothing wrong with that. I should have done it more often. That leads me into my 10th secret. Such a cute cat. That's not my secret, but I do have a cute cat. I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Chan. I don't even care if he's I mean, he probably will never see this, but I don't even care if he does. I would
teacher's thing that was really weird is he would talk to me more than any other student, which I didn't really care because I thought maybe I get special treatment, if I'm being honest.
I was kind of a suck up for teachers that I wanted good grades from. But anyway, I thought that it started to get a little weird. It just got kind of dark in here. I thought it started to get a little bit weird when we had an automatic C generator that the computer would do.
I sat beside this man's desk the entire year. Never once did my seat move from beside his desk. And an automatic seat generator.
My theory is that he was taking my name out of the generator and then adding me back to it. I really hope you guys didn't hear that.
I think he was taking me out of the generator and then putting me back in on the seat after the generator had already moved everybody.
Because he liked me. Also, I used to always wear my hair in buns in high school. I went through a lot of depression in high school and just stopped caring about my hair.
So I was always in a bun. This man
Took off his glasses and stuck them in my bun. Want to know the worst part?
They got stuck. I remember this to this day and it makes me so mad.
This man got his glasses stuck in my hair. In front of the whole class, they all turned around to see because he could not get his glasses out of my hair.
What old man sticks his glasses in a teenager's hair?
There were so many reasons I didn't like him at the end. He would, this is the worst part, he would give me massages before tests because he thought I was stressed.
Keep in mind this man was in his 60s and I was 16. Good sir, why are you massaging my shoulders?
He would whisper in my ear.
Oh, it makes me nauseous thinking about her. Finally, the only way I got him to leave me alone was not to be nice anymore. I just stopped responding, I stopped talking, I stopped being friendly.
It was very out of character for me. Another really bad part of that was my parents wouldn't do anything.
I love my parents a lot. They've been really good to me over the years, but my parents were pacifists.
Refused to get into arguments on my behalf, and I got into a lot of awkward situations over the years, especially with very old men when I was a teenager.
That brings me into the next part of this.
If you would like a part 2 of this video, I have plenty of embarrassing secrets that we could talk about. I have lots of embarrassingly awkward things happen to me. It's just part of my charm, I suppose. So, if you would like another one of these videos, I have a lot of fun doing them. So just let